ever catch yourself thinking, wow, she has it all, or her life is so together? For every girl you see and think that, another girl is looking at you thinking the exact same thing. Welcome to This Is For Us. My name is Noelle, and between my own life's journey and working with hundreds of women, I've realized we're all way more alike than we think. We share the same struggles, the same emotions, and we're not meant to do it all alone. Think of this podcast as a safe space to be yourself and get real. Like those talks where you go to your best friend for advice. I'm here to remind you that you are irreplaceable and it's time to start acting like it. We're all just trying to figure it out, and we can change the narrative of feeling alone. This is for you. This is for me. And this is for us. Hey, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of This Is For Us. So at the time I'm recording this, I know that this is going to go live on my birthday week. So I was thinking, since it is my birthday, maybe it would be the perfect time for me to answer some of the more personal questions that some of y'all have sent me on social media. I've kind of been collecting these questions over the last couple months, and questions that I think are really fun. And maybe I should just go answer them in stories sometimes, but I was like, well, maybe I'll just do a little, like a compilation of some of the really cute, but kind of random, honestly, questions that y'all have sent me. So with that being said, I'm just going to kind of go down the list and pick a couple, and then y'all can let me know what you think about this episode. I hope that it's not going to be a boring one, but you've asked me, so I'm going to answer. Okay, the first one on my list is, which would be more important to you? Would you rather have a great car or a great house? And my answer to that is 150%. I would rather have a great house. And the reason why is because, number one, I love my house. There's a lot of sentiment behind my house. And obviously, I'm just grateful for it because it belongs to us, and it's the roof that's over our head, and my family is here. And I don't know, I just think that your house is the place that you get to call home. Whether you look at your house and you want something bigger or you want something more or whatever, I think that all of us could be able to look at where we live and think, God, I'm so grateful for this roof over my head. I'm grateful for the love and the laughs and the peace and the safety that is brought to me by being here. And so when asked, would I rather pick the perfect car or the perfect house? It is the house every single time. And it's because I dream of having a place where Alan and I can come home to, and obviously Palin and Cash love. I dream of having a place where all of our friends and family can come and cook out and hang out and watch sports and throw parties and celebrate each other, and a place that's big enough to where that every single person that we love could be welcomed here and come and sit on the couch and cry, or sit on the couch and laugh, or celebrate their birthday or Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever it is. I just want this space that everyone I love loves to come to and can feel welcome and fit, you know? So yeah, that would be definitely my answer to that question. The next question is, what is your favorite number? And my favorite number is definitely 33. It always has been. I don't know why. But also threes are in my life and in my face literally every single day. Like every time that I pick up the phone, it is 333 or 233 or 133. I will go and purchase something and the number's got threes all in it, or it's 33, or I don't know. It's just, somebody will tell me an address and it's something 33. It's literally so evident in my life all the time. And I don't know why that is. I don't really have a reason, but I've just always loved threes. And the older I get, the more they show up in my day-to-day life. So I've seen that threes, obviously are an angel number. And I think that they mean that you're like, maybe an angel is guiding you, or like comfort or something like that. I will tell you, There have been several times in my life that threes have maybe not brought me comfort, but I just keep holding on to this idea that there's something meaningful and beautiful behind all the threes I see. So yeah, 33 is my favorite number. Okay, the next one is somebody sent me a message and said, if you were going to describe your perfect day, perfect weekend, whatever, what would it be? And so I actually thought this would be a perfect time to answer this question because my best friend Dylan sent me a message and he was like, hey, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I never know what I want to do for my birthday. I'm never able to answer that question. So I was like, okay, I don't really know, but I'm going to send you a dream list and then let's see what we can conquer off the dream list. So I'm going to read y'all my dream list that I sent to Dylan of a perfect birthday, which I think could also kind of go into a perfect weekend. And here's what I said. I'm literally reading you this birthday list verbatim. I said, no one be mean or in a bad mood. Everyone be happy and be excited for whatever it is we're doing. Rap music, reggae music, Mexican food. Would love if that could be at Cancun. Beer, some kind of fancy drink that involves champagne, vodka, and pureed strawberries. Y'all, I've got a thing for pureed strawberries lately. I'll tell you about that in a second. But a hot dog, me in the most ridiculous outfit that I can possibly come up with, more beer and champagne, me again in another ridiculous outfit that I can come up with, lots and lots of pictures to commemorate the memories, a casino, shopping, brunch, a charcuterie board, and patios. And that was just like a rapid fire list of what I could come up with, which would be like the absolute perfect day. But now let me tell you what this new found obsession with pureed strawberries is. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw how that I had to go on a business trip to Dallas. And Mara went with me. And when we had a day of no work, we went to North Park Mall in Dallas. And it was one of my favorite malls I've ever been to. If you've never been, you've got to go. It's amazing. And anyway, so we went and had lunch at the Mermaid Cafe in Neiman Marcus. And it was just the cutest little thing. Like, they had a champagne vending machine. When you walk up to it, you go, you sit down, cutest menu, cutest drinks, cutest everything. And they had this thing on the menu called popovers. And I was like, what is a popover? And I ordered it and it came and it was like a mix of a croissant and a muffin, if that makes sense at all. Or maybe not a muffin. I shouldn't have said that. Like a croissant and a roll. And so I ordered these popovers and they came with strawberry butter. And I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with this. In fact, I told my mom that I want us to try to make strawberry butter, which y'all, I am not Betty Crocker. I do not cook. I don't know how to do anything like that in the kitchen, but me and my mom can make anything and everything, and she's amazing. But so that's what we're going to do is we're going to try to make these Neiman Marcus popovers and the strawberry butter. But and then anytime a drink has got pureed strawberries in it, I am all for it. So newfound obsession with pureed strawberries, which leads me into the last question that I was going to answer today. And I actually love this question. And I don't know where this person was going with it. I don't know if she meant as deep as I will probably take it, because that's just where my brain goes, or if she meant literally just like products. But the question is, literally all it says is, tell me something you're obsessed with right now. And so pureed strawberries would be on the list. Neiman Marcus, popovers, and strawberry butter would be on the list. But I love to answer questions just the first thing that pops into my mind. And so when I read this question that she sent to me, the first thing that came to my mind to say was magic. So again, tell me something you're obsessed with right now. And the first word that I want to say back to that is magic and feeling magical. The reason is because I've got this whole thing right now with I want everything in my life, as much as I possibly can make it, to feel magical. Like even if it's making seemingly small things feel like the most magical, luxurious, beautiful moments in the world, like a seemingly normal lunch, and we sit down and there's strawberry butter, and now all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, this butter is magical. This is amazing. I'm obsessed with it. Things like that. Like we went to the hotel in Dallas, and instead of just going in the hotel, I've got my little portable fan, I've got my candle, the slippers, like just anything that I can come up with to make everyday life feel amazing. I am on this mission to do that. Or even like whenever Alan Coley and I go on the walks with Palin and Cash, which I know that y'all know me and you know that I am really big and into walking right now. But I will just walk and look at them and be like, oh my God, this is magical. I've got my husband beside me. We're talking about all the things that we're grateful for. I've got my 2 babies walking in front of me, seeing their faces light up when they go and they find a stick or they're running around. Or I hate when Palin rolls in the grass, but I can see on her face how much that she loves it. And I'm like, the sun is shining. What beautiful weather. How lucky are we to have each other and to be able to come over here and do this? I don't know. I try to think about stuff like that all the time. Like when I make coffee in the morning and I sit down with my coffee mug and I'm watching Palin and Cash and I'm like, this is everything. So yeah, that is an obsession that I have right now. Going into my closet and coming up with the most ridiculous things to me that I can put together or put on, or how many gold necklaces can I wear? And I'm like, okay, I love this. I love how it's making me feel. Red lipstick, the way I feel when I put my red lipstick on. And again, it all goes back to being magical for me. And sometimes that's a choice. Sometimes it is a choice to me, like making a cup of coffee. I could get up and be like, I make a cup of coffee every single day. There's nothing special about this. But every day I choose to be like, I love this coffee mug. I love this cup of coffee that I'm making right now. I love these slippers that I'm wearing. I love this sweater with the smiley faces all over it. I love this neon pink sweater that I'm running around in. I love the fact that I get to get up and make Palin and Cash breakfast and give Palin her vitamin. I love that the sun is out. I love going upstairs and using my exfoliating polish on my skin. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to up level everything in my life lately, even the little things. And I wish that you all would do that with me, because it truly makes everything feel better and happier and more exciting. And it's not even about going and spending money. You know, like you could get a little sleep machine, which I'm obsessed with my little mini hatch that I have. I take it everywhere. I use it every single night. You could get one they're not expensive. And when you lay down, like turn on your fan, turn on your sleep machine, get on a little sleep mask, put on some pajamas that are silky or soft or oversized or whatever it is that makes you feel good, and make going to bed in your bed every night an experience. Get a coffee mug that you love. Get slippers that just are so cute or beautiful or cozy to you, and wear them around. Get a new blanket that you just cannot wait to cozy up in the corner of your couch with this new beautiful blanket that you are obsessed with. Or even just find something that you don't have to spend any money on at all. Go outside and take a walk and thank God, how lucky am I that I get to do this right now. And it's just like everything starts feeling so magical when you start doing that. And then you find that you smile at people and they smile back, or you have these beautiful conversations. Alan and I went to this restaurant the other night and we sat on the patio. We took Palin and Cash, and this lady came out and she started talking to us, and she was like, I saw your 2 dogs and I just had to come out and talk to you because they made me feel so happy looking at the 4 of you all sitting out here. And I just lost my 15-year-old dog, who is my 15-year-old little best friend in the world. And she got tears in her eyes. And she was like, I just had to come and talk to you all because I just felt drawn to you. And I got tears in my eyes because I was like, how freaking amazing that the 4 of us sitting out here just enjoying this night, and a lady saw us and wanted to come and say hi because our joy brought her joy. I don't know. I just want you all to try it, and I want you to tell me how it makes you feel, because I know that it's going to make you feel so good, especially if you're in a downtime in your life right now and you're feeling like blah about something, or like nothing is going your way, or nothing is working out, find something tiny, like your cup of coffee, or go make yourself a tea, or go buy a new mug, or go put on the cutest outfit that you can come up with, do your makeup and go to the grocery store, or go to the cutest little cafe and get a bagel, or just anything, and look around and make yourself find all the magical moments that you can come up with. Maybe it's a mom and a child. Maybe it's somebody working by themselves and they look like they're getting a lot done and they look very at peace doing that. Maybe it's somebody looking at a magazine or at their phone or reading a book, or maybe it's an interaction that you watch between a barista and a customer, or maybe it's a grandmother and their granddaughter, or maybe it's two old friends that you can just tell they're loving their conversation. I don't know. Just find joy, and joy is going to find you back. And that is what I'm obsessed with right now. And again, even if something is not going your way, trying to find the magic in it. Yeah, so that would be my answer. And for the next year of my life, that is what I'm going to keep doing. I know y'all have heard me talk about so many times, journey over destination. And I'm trying to take that a step further because, and this is a whole other podcast episode, and if y'all want to hear about this, please tell me. But, journey over destination, and I failed at that a couple times in the last year of my life. Like, I've questioned myself and my own beliefs, and, am I an imposter? Because I keep on preaching that to you all and to myself, and then I've struggled believing it a few times. So I'm like, no, Noelle, you're not an imposter. You're human. And I'm going to take it a step further. And instead of only trying to live by journey over destination, I'm going to really notice the magical moments in between, that even when the steps on my journey don't feel good, or they don't feel like they're going right, or I do feel like a failure or like I'm failing, there's magic and there's joy and there's special moments in all of those times. And so, yeah, that's how I'm really going to take this next year of my life a step further, is finding the magic and living in the magic, appreciating the magic, big or small. So that was probably way more than what y'all bargained for. I don't know. I got on a soapbox for a minute, but it is my birthday week. And I thought, what better time than to answer some of those questions and talk about those things. So anyway, I hope that you find the magic today. I hope you find the joy today. I hope that you know how magical that you are and that your life is. And thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate so very much that you're here. If there's anything you want to hear about or talk about, even if you just want to hear about products, because you know that I live for a product, anything at all. Even if you just listen to this podcast and you're still with me after all this time, send me a message. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. I love you. I appreciate you. Happy Memorial Day week. And thank you for being here. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening. I know you could be doing anything in the world right now, so the fact that you've chosen to spend this time with me means everything. If this episode resonated with your heart, or if you have a topic you'd like me to touch on, please shoot me a DM on Instagram at Noelle Roberts Coley. I'd love to hear all about it, and thank you personally for listening. If you want to know how to support the podcast, I'd be forever grateful if you'd share it with a friend and leave me a 5-star review. Until next time, please remember that we're all just trying to figure it out. We're in this together, and this is for us. I'll see you soon.